Hello everyone, it's Helen here from Fit Body Bootcamp in Milton Keynes, and today on my couch for an episode of Real People, Real Results, we have the fabulous Eve. Now Eve is our current member of the year, and she's had amazing results in the past year almost. So Eve joined us, it was about April last year, wasn't it?
February.
Okay, so literally we've done a year now, so that's all good. And in that time you've lost 30 pounds of body fat and 13% body fat, and that is brilliant. Eve's literally transformed her body. So what I want you to do first of all, Eve, is tell us a little bit about your journey before you got in touch with us last year and what prompted you to get in touch with us in the first place.
Okay, a couple of years ago I've been into gyms, I registered, I tried to be very focused and dedicated and committed to it. But obviously, because of other commitments, I just stopped and never went back anyway, and that was it. And then sometime after that, I got an exercise bike and I thought I could do it myself. Yep. So that worked for a short while as well, a couple of months. And then, again, I jumped off because for some reason it just wasn't, not because it wasn't working, but the motivation wasn't there, the accountability wasn't there. So obviously I couldn't do it myself. Mm-hmm. So that went. And then I changed jobs very early last year. And then I met a colleague of mine, Rue, who was just going to, she's just heard about the boot camp as well. I'd never heard about boot camp. I didn't know what it was all about. So she came in and she told me, look, there was this promo and why don't I sign up? The first thing I told her was, I haven't got the time. I've got kids, I've got life commitments and all that. I don't think I'll make out the time. So, well, just give it a try. I said, okay, we'll see how it is. At least it's a new thing. And I committed to myself early last year to do something new as well. At the start of the year, I said I was going to do something new, something different. I just wanted to explore. Yeah. So I said, yes, I'll give it a try. Mm-hmm. And that was it. That's how I heard about bootcamp. Okay. And then I came in with Rue, and she only just started as well. So we just started the journey to discovery, and that was it, and that's how I came in.
Excellent, good stuff. Okay, so can you remember your first session with us and your first week? Can you remember what it was like, how you got on?
My first session, I can remember my first session. I literally just walked in, and I wouldn't say typical me anymore. I walked in late, and the class had started.
Eve was late this morning for this video as well.
So the class had started. It was Tom, yeah. And then I just found people working out, and then Rue was there as well because we planned to meet. And then I just came in, I just joined. I didn't speak to anyone. I just joined. I hadn't spoken to anyone. I just knew Rue, and then just came in, and that was it. The first session, I didn't know what I was doing. I just followed the instructions, and that was it. I was rubbish at a lot of exercises. I realized I was nothing. I wasn't fit, nothing. I couldn't do the get-ups, for example. I didn't understand what that was and why I needed to get down and get back up, So I didn't know what I was doing at all, but it was good. In the course of the first week, obviously, after then, I started to get familiar, signed up as well, and then it continued, and that was my first week. It was the thing about, by the end of the first week, one thing that amazed me was that I found the time. Yeah. And that was a positive, and that's why I felt, oh, okay. Yeah. So I could really make out the time, and that's what kept me on and on. And okay. I could actually fit it into quite a lot of things in that first week. Yeah. And I did quite a couple of classes, and I was like, it's something that definitely can be worked on then.
Excellent, good stuff. I think a lot of people think that they don't have enough time to exercise, but in actual fact, if you're doing the right kind of exercise at the right intensity, you don't need to spend hours and hours in the gym. All our sessions are 40 minutes long, so you're in, you're out, job done for the day.
Job done for the day, yes. So I made out that time in the midst of all the other commitments.
Good, made time for you, and that's important.
Made time for me, as well. So that was good. So at the end of the first week, I was like, this is something I think I'm going to go ahead with. So let's just see how it goes.
Good stuff, okay. So one of the reasons that Eve has done so well over the past year is because she's always asking the trainers questions. And then not just asking the questions, but then Eve applies the advice as well, which is crucial. You can't just ask the questions. But everyone does have dips in motivation. It's natural. Motivation is a depreciating asset. So what strategies do you use to make sure that you keep attending bootcamp regularly and eating well, even when your motivation dips?
Right. The motivation bit, I think for me really is what I ask myself. So, let's face it, we sometimes, maybe 9 times out of 10, we don't want to get up from bed and go to work. I'll use work because that's crucial to our everyday life. We don't want to get up to go to work, but what do? We still get up anyway because we've got to be there, motivated or not. We've got to get in there and just pray the day goes really quick, and then we can get back home and back into bed do whatever we want to do or go out for a drink or something.
Yep.
So that has been my motivating factor because I decided in the course of the year that I was going to take boot camp as work.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't getting paid for it, but I knew I was getting paid. I was paying myself for it because I started to see the results.
Yeah.
Before I even started to see the results, because, like I said earlier, because I can make the time out for me, and then I realized that, okay, the best thing to do for me now is to take it as work. So that's another shift I've got to do. So Brilliant. I've got work in the morning, I've got boot camp shift, and I've got the home shift as well. Yeah. So you see, I run 3 jobs more like.
That's brilliant. I love that way of thinking of it, and it is that important because your health and your fitness is more important than your job.
It's key because if I'm not fit and well, then I can get into work. If I'm not fit and well, I can't do the home bits as well.
Yeah.
And, I'll be grumpy and all that. So for me, that was my motivation. So feeling motivated or not, I get in the car, I'm here anyway. And sometimes when I get here, I'm like, oh, did I have to come?
We G you up a little bit, Erin.
Did I have to come? And then the exercises will start. And then you have the likes of Silvana and James and yourself and everyone else screaming and shouting. And then...
In a nice way.
Well, yes. And then you finish. And then when you're done, the good feeling is you finish. And then you see the other class coming in. And you're like, yes, I'm done. Good luck to you.
See ya.
See ya. This is my shift done. So, yeah, so that's how I get myself back in. And so I don't come in here feeling very motivated all the time. I just come in here sometimes. And you know what? When I leave the house, sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to push myself today. No. But at least I'm here. And then when I leave, and then the happy hormones start to come in, and then I get home so relaxed and well. Yeah. So I'm like, yes, I'm glad I came.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I pushed, because at the end of the day, you will push.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter the mindset you come in. The fact that you get in the car, at least you're fit enough and well enough to get in the car and come back into my shift, which is my shift, and then that's it. So it just works.
I love that. I love that. Brilliant. Okay, so other than dropping 30 pounds of body fat, what other benefits have you experienced?
Ooh, I smell a lot more now.
I used to be scared of Eve. I did. When Eve first started, we used to do a monthly body diagnostic scans, and I sit there going, okay, Eve, I'm really sorry.
Because I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, okay. Well, personally...
You are generally a lot happier now.
I am genuinely a lot happier. Everyone says that I come in here, this is home to me now. So I feel like I come back into another home of mine. Of course, the confidence out there is amazing. At work, it shows everywhere. I look younger.
And you would have seen, like, at the beginning of this video, I would have posted up your before and after pictures and stuff. So Eve's looking fantastic.
Yes, thank you. I look way younger. I've been told time and time again that I don't look like I've had kids at all.
No. Which
is really good. So the confidence is there. Obviously, I'm able to bring myself forward a lot more now. I'm not as conscious as I used to be about my body, because I know I'm in very good shape and form. So that's it, really. So of course the boosts, the happiness, the joy and everything that comes with it, and obviously also being able to meet a whole lot of people who are also on the journey as well.
Yeah.
I just have this thing to I like to be a testimony to people. Say, look, this is what I was before, this is what I am now, so you can do it. Just keep doing what you do. If you've come in here, just keep coming, and just being the face, really. That's really helped me, and it's helped my confidence as well. So the confidence bit, my kids are happier as well. So the home front is doing really well,
and you're an inspiration to them now as well.
Made a lot of progress as well, within our circle in the home. So yes, it's really helped, because being fit and well and being healthy is number one, is priority to everything else. So being able to achieve that has been amazing. It's been an amazing journey, and I couldn't wish for anything more. Yes.
Good stuff. Okay, so there's probably some people watching this video that may be sat at home thinking, oh, I'm not sure if I can do that. I'd love to make a change and transform my body and transform my life, but not quite sure if they can do it. What advice would you give to them to start their transformation?
What I always tell myself, and before starting boot camp and when I started, I realized that no one can do me the way I do me. So I haven't got a replica out there. I haven't got a duplicate out there. It's just me, and different, and I'm unique. And because of that, that gave me the inspiration to do the things I needed to do if I wanted to get back into shape and form. Going back, when I started boot camp and I had a meeting with Neil for the first time, he asked me what my targets were, and I told him, even though I didn't believe I could achieve it, I just felt for want of saying something, and I have overachieved that. So I realized that, look, no one can do me the way I do me. So I want to tell everyone as well that no one can do you the way you do you. You're Helen, I'm Eve, and that's why we're different. Whatever you need to do, there's never a better time than now. There's never a better time than now. I thought I didn't have the time. I thought I can find the time, but you know what? I have made the time within the 24 hours in the day to do the things that matter to you. So my question to you now is, what matters to you? Do you want to get fit? Do you want to get well? Do you want to travel? What do you want to do? Just go on and do it.
Yeah, brilliant. I love that advice because time is going to pass no matter what you're doing. So procrastinating isn't going to help, is it?
Isn't going to help. It's not even in my form and diction now anymore. So we just get on with it.
Do what you got to
do. Do what you have to do. You will be tired. I mean, life will happen. But you still matter in the same things. That's why you're here. That's why you're still alive. That's why you're still breathing. So why are you here? What are you doing about it? What are you doing about getting yourself to that level you want to be now? It's not my journey, it's your journey. So what are you doing to get on with it?
Excellent.
So just do you.
Good stuff.
And no one else can.
Exactly. Brilliant. Okay, well, I've got one more question for you. Even I wish we could sit here all day because you've been an absolute brilliant interviewee. So we'll have to do a follow-up video, I think, with you. So my last question, I ask this to everyone. We're big on motivational quotes here and motivation in general. We always write one on the board every day as people come in. So I want to know, what is your favourite motivational quote?
Do me. Just like I said earlier, I still go back to that. Do me. So I'd say, do you like no one else can. That's me.
Good stuff. All right, well, thank you so much. A big high five. You deserve it. Member of the year.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you want to get in touch, then ask any questions, pop a comment below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on another episode of Real People, Real Results.
Take
care. Have a good one.
Thank you.